Hey everybody, Audrey here. So I just wanted to stop by. I wanted to do this recording after I asked, and some people had some interest in seeing the Author Transformation Alliance and what goes on inside there. So I wanted to give you guys a quick walkthrough to show you exactly what we have and how it benefits everyone, and basically just give you a quick insider tour. So I have a cat in my lap who I need to relocate. Anyway, so first of all, I'm just going to go straight to my website. This is hosted on my website for the main portion. So therightservices.com. And when you go there as a member, you're going to go ahead and this actually loads really quickly. My internet's been wacky really recently. So anyway, so you go to right here to ATA whenever you get to the website. And so from there, if you're not already logged in, it has you log in. And then once you log in, this is your landing page. And we kind of have the things going through here. We have our events, the course of the month, the guest expert masterclass of the month. And these are clickable, so you can go to wherever you need to go to. There is a little note here from me. So it's just kind of like a little pick me up. I want you guys to know that I'm there for you. And anyway, so we have right up here, I've really worked hard to streamline navigation. So we have a lot of resources, but in an it's really easy to find. It's really easy to navigate and see everything. So let's go straight to courses, because this is what a lot of people love. These courses, what I ended up doing was I was looking around at all this different stuff, and I was working with marketing with entrepreneurs and social or network marketers and things like that. And I started working with my fellow authors just kind of on a private person by person basis for a long time, because I knew that I could help them with my marketing skills. So I didn't make it for a long time my focus, but I ended up seeing these courses, and I'm not going to throw any names out there, but I'm sure you guys have seen them. There's $600, $900, $1,500, $2,000 courses, but they only cover like one or two pieces. So I saw somebody selling a course on list building, and which is great. It's something I absolutely advocate, and if you can do it, it's very, very powerful. But they really sold it as a magic bullet, and they didn't even cover how to drive traffic to your list. So it was a little aggravating for me, because I was like, well, how's someone going to spend $600? I mean, if they can pay in full, how are they going to spend $600 on that course? And then they're not going to know how to drive traffic to it effectively. There's free and paid ways to drive traffic to your list. How are they going to learn all this stuff? And having dropped $600, if it doesn't do the magic bullet thing like these people are describing it will, then they're going to get downtrodden. They're going to get depressed. They're going to, feel like they're a failure, when really it was, the stuff is being sold as a magic bullet, and there's so many different puzzle pieces. And I created the Author Transformation Alliance because I wanted to help provide these different pieces of the puzzle, so you're not going at it just kind of half loaded. So I have the courses I create, which are in my expertise, and I, have been a research analyst for 14 years. So, research is something I do, and of course, I geek out on marketing. So I've taken a lot of very expensive courses, and this is something I've been doing for like 2.5 years now. So anyway, there's my expertise, and then I bring in guest experts to fill in those missing pieces. So to fill in on their expertise, I don't want to be advising you on something that I feel somebody else could advise you on better. So I bring in guest experts to fill in the gaps. So for my courses, though, they're right here. We list out the courses. These are the courses that are active. They're lit up like this. And the ones that are grayed out are the upcoming courses. So we have a whole bunch of different courses in the pipeline, but this is what you can see right now. So let's go ahead and go into Facebook for Authors, which we just did in August. So this is how you will see it. You will come here and it will load. Water. Okay, so you will have this introductory video here where I will tell you a little bit about what the course is about, what it covers, what you can expect in it. And I keep this short so you can get an overview before you jump into the full course. then here's your course workbook right here. All you have to do is click. It's a PDF. I make them as pretty as possible. And then we get right into it. And I really want to respect your guys' time. So when I make these lessons, we really stick to the point. I stick it to the action steps. I only give you the most relevant details to help you understand. And then let's move on and take action. I walk you step by step through different concepts, or in this case, your page basics, advanced setup, and different things like that. And I do typically 5 lessons per course. So these are 5-part courses for the most part. And what I do is I go through every possible little thing that you need to know to effectively manage or do whatever the course is about. In this case, it's Facebook for Authors. So how to leverage Facebook to actually reach the right readers, to engage with them, to make the connection that turns them from a follower into a buying fan. So this is what we cover. I cover analytics because I know for a lot of people, this is something that kind of retains or remains mysterious. So, and then in the final chapter of Facebook for Authors, I did a lesson all about boosting posts because I've seen a lot of people doing it. And so I wanted to share my insights as somebody who does Facebook ads regularly, how you can make the most of this if you're going to use it. So here we go. And absolutely, and I leave comments, a comment box at the bottom, so you can do that there. You can comment there and get in and on the conversation. But yeah, so these courses are 5-part courses. There was, let's see, your authorship on autopilot, which is about getting things set up so you're not constantly doing marketing, your social media marketing every single day. I did a demonstration, and it ended up merging 2 lessons into one. So for this, you have 4 lessons, but that's because chapter 3 is 2 lessons in one. So, but anyway, back to courses. We have our guest expert master classes. So every single month on the 15th of the month, we have a new guest expert come in. They deliver a master class with a training aid, like a downloadable PDF or a checklist or anything that is helpful in accordance with what their master class is about. And so we have some really, really great master classes here. I recommend this one to everyone. This is phenomenal because I keep hearing the phrase, I don't have time. So if you have ever said you don't have time, you need this masterclass. So absolutely, we had this amazing masterclass by Josiah. All these have been really fantastic. We've had great people come in here. And this month we have a walkthrough guest expert masterclass on CreateSpace, on how to publish with it. And it walks through some of the things that, they really worked hard to make it intuitive, but there's some of the things that it would really help to know ahead of time versus going through and learning on your own. So Maggie's helping us with that, with those little hacks for CreateSpace. But anyway, so in the guest expert master classes, I love this class by Taylor Ray too. I can't be biased. I love them all, but but anyway, so you just get a quick overview of what you learn in this masterclass. You get to see what, you get a short bio about each of the guest experts and their links so you can see, learn more about them. And here's the masterclass. And then about a week later, and here's the worksheet she provided with it, a week later, we do a live Q&A. And if you can't make the live session, the replay is always posted on the guest expert masterclass page. So all of the guest expert masterclasses have set Q&A session replays where we get to dive deeper with the expert. And it's just a way to give you guys access to experts without, again, having to shell out $600 or something like that. So I absolutely just, wanted to make sure that people had a chance to talk, face to face over Zoom or voice to voice to people that they would have really great questions for. So get your questions answered. So that is the rundown of our courses page. We have both of these sections here, and I'm always polling the members about what they'd like to see next as far as courses or master classes or workshops. Now I do have promotions right here. So this is where, I say we're going to have a hot seat. Send me a message if you have a really pressing issue that you would like to have covered during our live group mentoring that we do monthly. And, if you refer 3 members, you get a private 60-minute marketing consultation. So if you need 60 minutes time, refer 3 people and you've got it. So September discount. So 18 members always get the best perks, and the perks on my private services. If you need one-on-one help to really get you to the next level, like faster, and have that accountability and have that know-how to help you get through it faster with less, little missteps, then this is perfect. But so I, of course, offer that as a perk. You get a major discount on all of the services. And Spotlight. So what happens is each week I feature a new author in the author spotlight, and they go out over my newsletter. They go out over all of my social media networks, which means you get me creating hashtags for the post that goes out about you and your work. So each week we highlight someone new in the ATA to be in our author spotlight. So if you have like a book release coming up, or you're trying to get more pre-orders, then you can absolutely reach out to me with what date you would like, which Thursday you would like to have your work promoted, and we'll set you up. So I was going to skip the group for now and go up here to workshops. Now this tab right here is where we keep all of our workshops. So I've got this little Hootsuite Instagram walkthrough, because a lot of people are having trouble when they set up their free Hootsuite, getting the notifications on their phone to post to Instagram. They were like, well, I can't find my notifications. I'll click on the notifications on my iPhone or my Samsung, my Android, and it won't go anywhere. It'll just open the app. And so I show you this little weird hack, this little weird, it's just a quirk that Hootsuite has. So I show you through that and how to make sure that you're always getting your notifications, and why sometimes you're not getting your notifications. So we also did a Facebook ads workshop back in June. We will definitely schedule another one soon. So any members who would like to have their Facebook ads looked at, we will do a workshop where everyone can attend and ask questions, and we can walk through how to improve, decrease your costs and improve your relevancy, and actually start getting more people to take the action that you want them to take. We also did some writing workshops together, where we did plotting, characters, settings, locations, descriptions, and dialogue. And we post any workshops we do right here. And then there's just a few bonuses we have right now that are really great. The Instagram hashtags and mini course. This has been phenomenal for so many people. So I wanted to make sure that it went here and that everybody gets it. And this hashtag workbook is something you definitely want to keep at your desk when you're creating your hashtags for Instagram. We also have a self-publishing roadmap. It's kind of step-by-step what you do as you prepare to self-publish, and a 30-day book release planner. So what you should be doing in the 30 days before you release your book. We've got these great little bonuses here. Now we will go on to the group. So the point here is that we have this fantastic Facebook group where we have so much more than just the website. We have not only the events listed here, the events are in here. I do office hours every Thursday. So if you're like, I need this question answered, I've got these questions, you go in here to events. You go into office hours and you just post your questions right in here throughout the week, and I will go live at 2 p.m. on Thursday and I will answer them. So that way you still have access even if you're not in a private mentoring program with me. And then we have all the other stuff listed here. We're having a social media work party tomorrow. So that's where we all get together and work on our social media together. So it's dedicated time that, you're setting aside to work on it. And sometimes we do these at night. Sometimes we do them in the afternoon. It just really depends, and whatever the group wants, we can swing it. So, but either way, it's a way to get feedback on your graphics and your captions and even your hashtags if you want help with that. But it's just a way to set aside time that we sit together and do our social media and get that all planned out and scheduled out together. So back to the discussion. We have, we have weekly challenges. Oh, and so when you look through here, you'll see the social media plans. I did a list of blogs that review shifter romance books, and I posted it anytime I create a resource. I did this list of 30, and I was like, well, of course, I need to post this here for the group. So we did all the social media plans are in the file section, so you don't have to like sign up for it or anything. I mean, if you're in the group, then you're already on my email list anyway, and you'll get the weekly updates. But anybody who's here, you don't have to keep signing up for it. It's just in the file section. So, like, we do a challenge, a different challenge every week to help you keep taking actions that will improve your presence, that will improve your overall, and will help you advance your writing career, whether that's book sales or improving your social media presence, or whatever it is. We do all sorts of different things. We did book trailers a couple weeks ago, and everybody had a fantastic time with that. This week, we're helping everybody tweak and improve their Amazon author pages. And let's see, we have some self promo stuff. We did, Becky Muth always does bonus videos. So she helps me out in the Sprints and Spirits and in the Author Transformation Alliance. And what she does is she helps, she creates all this extra content for us. And, even everybody said, she spoils us. She really does. She's supposed to do it, give us bonuses like once every other week. She could go once a month, but every other week, she is at least every other week, she is posting something here for us. So she did a Photoshop hack where you can actually use Canva to make something look like Photoshop. And it was really, really amazing that, it's hard to believe that this was all done in Canva, but she did it. And Canva, if you've used it, is totally free and it's less stuff to mess with. So you actually get your images done faster. Anyway, so she goes through all this different stuff. We add all these things here. We put special links and things in there depending on what we've been talking about. Instagram tips, different tips and things we've got going on. That was office hours. We had, last week was a newsletter challenge. And so we did a newsletter challenge. We've also got the Traveling Book Cooperative. Here's our author spotlight. So I'll put the call out in here saying, hey, I've got these dates open. Who wants the dates? And of course, this listing is all taken up now, but we have all sorts of good stuff in here. It's just amazing how our group comes together and we celebrate each other's successes. We help each other through the dark times, the hard times, the times when you'd want to give up and quit. And it's just the most phenomenal tribe of writers. And, you can get down and negative, but we are going to be there to try to pick you up. And if you are not about community, this isn't the right place for you. But it is, if you know that you need that support system or you enjoy having that support system, this is the best place for you. We are absolutely here for you without asking for anything in return. Although if somebody's doing stuff for you, then please return the favor, but that's just common courtesy. So, but anyway, we have a phenomenal community here who is just, they're active, they're driven. These people are really taking massive action to make their writing careers successful, and even more successful. We have all ranges and variances and in ages and in experience and in genre. So it's just a fantastic gathering of writers and authors and people who aren't just thinking about what they want, they're taking action to make it happen.